Hey guys, Crypto Llama here, bringing you more juicy Splinterlands content. As always, if you enjoy Splinterlands and would like to join in on our discussion, we run a daily stream on Twitch where we do regular DEC and card giveaways, and would love for you to come say hi and be a part of the conversation. For that, I will leave the linkage in the video description below. But now, back to the guide. So guys, what is land in Splinterlands and what does it do exactly? Well, to put it simply, land in Splinterlands will allow players to be able to mint new items and spell cards. The interesting caveat though is that only players with lands will ever be able to mint these unique cards. The cards themselves will be used alongside a player's summoners and monsters and will help influence the outcome of battle. So Splinterlands will never sell these items and spell cards. So there's going to be 3 types of land: a plot, which is the basic unit of land. Then there's tracts. So a tract claim is a unit of 100 total plots, and every tract is guaranteed to contain 1 plot with a keep. Then there's a region claim, which is 1,000 plots, and every region is guaranteed to contain 1 plot with a castle and 9 plots with keeps. These buildings will give special benefits to their owners and also to the surrounding land plots. There'll also be a mix of non-player owned land, and this will be controlled by the game. Each land card will be a unique, non-fungible token, so similarly with monsters, the land cards will have their very own properties such as level, category, and rarity. There is a plan by the developers to include 14 different terrain types, which are listed here, but as well as terrain types, each plot of land will be in one of 3 categories: natural, magical, or occupied. The majority of the land plots will be natural lands, which means that they contain 1 of 4 natural resources: grain, wood, stone, and ore, which can be farmed or harvested from the land and will be required to build upgrades and maintain all the various buildings that can be constructed on the land. So basically, like with guilds, land will act as its own mini game within Splinterlands, and the idea of lands is to provide a very deep, fun, and challenging empire building mechanic to the game that will allow players to mint new cards, which will change the outcome of battle. As previously mentioned, there will be occupied land plots, which will presumably be the non-player owned land. These will have monsters on them which you can battle, and if won, extract their essences, which will be the secondary component and requirement for minting the item and spell cards. I'd also predict that the higher the level creatures you kill, the higher the level of spells and item cards you can make. The cards that you can mint will bring us onto our next section, which is the item and spell card section. So these will be the future of Splinterlands. Instead of a single round of drafting then submitting a team, there will be a second round in which players have a chance to play items and spells to further affect the action of the battle. Items and spells are going to be one of the main purposes and play a huge part in Splinterlands, and landholders will have the exclusive ability to produce items and spells, meaning that they will not be sold by Splinterlands from a supply. Players will have to rely upon the resources and crafting of their own land. If you do not hold land, you'll have to rely on the items and spell markets, which will be provided on peak monsters and the like. So, as with any other Splinterland asset, you can earn a nice big nugget of extra airdrop points simply by holding the asset. If you have no idea what SPS and airdrop rewards are, I've also made a handy beginner's guide for that. If you want to check that out, you can click above. But along with the reasons I've mentioned, these airdrop points and rewards are already solid grounds to purchase land. But as you can see right here, if you bought a plot today and held it until the end of the airdrop, you would earn 476 SPS, which is currently worth around $120. So you're going to be able to recover a portion of your investment back if the price of SPS stays the same. But as we all know, guys, quite well with the crypto markets, assets enjoy testing and pushing to their all-time highs. So what happens if SPS goes back to $1? Our land would pay for itself, plus we'd enjoy the benefits of its rewards and be one of the very few who can mint new cards into the game. And this brings me to my next point. There is a total supply of only 150,000 plots of land, which were all sold out to players. Think about that for a second, guys. Only 150,000 total plots of land will ever be available in this game. The new players that have signed up even within the past month have been over 3 times that amount, and Splinterlands said that they won't be adding any more and will never ever sell item cards related to land. As a side note, recently an Axie Infinity City player purchased 9 plots of land for $1.5 million in cryptocurrency. As well, Decentraland broke another record when a piece of land was sold for nearly $1 million. Is that a sign for things to come? Of course, it's only worth what someone is willing to pay, but I can definitely see these things going up in value over the long term. Now, although they have all sold out in the current in-game marketplace, players can still purchase them through the P2P exchange on Hive Engine. If you're interested, you can watch my previous video, which shows exactly how to do that. So what are your thoughts on land? Do you think it's worth the investment? Do you think it'll go up in value? Or do you already hold land? I'd love to know in the comment section below, guys. But anyway, if you enjoyed my content, don't forget to hit the like and subscribe button so that you can receive more of my Splinterlands updates. But other than that, I will see you on the blockchain.